Well, following the news the Chief Minister made in the House of Keys yesterday about this apology for the way that homosexual men were sort of hounded, I suppose, in the Isle of Man, is a good way of putting it. Well, here's a gay rights campaigner from the Isle of Man, Alan Shea. Everyone knows you, Alan. And I think you had some idea this was coming. There's been sort of hints that there was going to be some sort of apology. Did it go far enough for you?
I think the apology was very, very, very good that the Chief Minister gave. I was actually informed by two MHKs. One was Claire Barber and the other one was Chris Thomas. They informed me that it would be interesting if I went down to the House of Keys yesterday, which I did to listen to this apology.
And did it go far enough? As you know, was it good enough for you?
I think I think the apology was excellent. You know, whoever read the speech, it was very, very good. And he's apologised for everything, which is, you know, a good thing.
Now, clearly, this affected you. You've told us a story before now. It was quite harrowing. In fact, there's probably a play or maybe a film in your life story yet to come. And I should point out, we've got some pictures we can run over our interview, which you've done numerous TV shows over the year. I mean, can you just give us that idea about how it was at its peak for you, for instance, just what it was like to be on the Isle of Man, to be gay, or practicing gay? Because you have to be careful here. You could be gay, but you couldn't practice, right?
Yeah. See, what everyone keeps missing the point, misunderstood is, I know the police say and the politicians say homosexuality was against law. No, it was not. Homosexuality was legal. It was only the sexual act that was against the law. So basically, the police harassed people on the promenade. They harassed people at my house. They raided my house. It was a horrible situation to be in. But the police went beyond their jurisdiction, because homosexuality, you can be gay, but you couldn't practice. And, you know, and to my knowledge, the police have never arrested anybody in their own home in the Isle of Man ever. So, you know.
And I don't think there's any accounts of anyone, you know, coming on holiday and, you know, booking into a hotel and having them raided either. So it was pretty ineffectual, but it was always there as a reminder that things were to be kept quiet. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think with the island having a born-again Christian like Robin Oak, he seemed to have a free hand to do whatever he wished on the islands. And the government did not have any control over this man. He seemed to do what he wanted and when he wanted to.
But also there was a feeling in Tynwald, wasn't there? There was a general. There were some big characters there who definitely were against any changes to the law.
Yeah, but even this apology, you know, I mean, he's apologised for the deaths that happened on the Isle of Man. But what, you know, I know it's time for us all to heal, but what they keep, the thing that really gets to me is there's parents out there who have lost their children, who will live with this forever. I'm only going to remember, some of these people were bisexual and they had children. So some of these children that are grown up have got no father either. So basically, you know, it's gone. It's a good apology that's been done. But now for these people, they've still got to live with this.
Okay, well, I brought up compensation, and I didn't really, you know, there was no chance of that, according to what the Chief Minister said. Yet normally when these things happen, there's potentially that opens avenues for some redress, albeit monetary, which doesn't bring anyone's life back.
I think what the families probably would love would be, you know, some form of an apology. I mean, the Chief Minister has done a good job. He's given us this apology, which is a good thing. But what I think the next step is, I do believe, and I still believe this, that the Isle of Man police have got to issue an apology too. They must apologise for their past actions, like the Chief Constable has just done. I don't know why they won't do it, but I think they still should do it.
Well, I mean, the Chief Constable, who now was very much, I think, probably just a PC in those days, so would have been, you know, have knowledge himself of what was going on, would you say? I don't bring you into this, but I mean, he would have been involved as a policeman upholding the law.
Yeah, I think there must be a few police officers still up there, that knew what went on and have chosen to put it off the back of their memory and not remember and just forget about it, that it'll just go away. And I think, you know, it's a sad thing to do this. I mean, these families that lost their children and children who lost their parents, they do need an apology as well. I mean, the Chief Minister's done their bit. Now it's time for the police to do their one.
And obviously, those pictures we have of you walking down the Tynwald highway there, you know, on Tynwald Day, and what happened there really changed history.
Yeah, I mean the costume is relevant for its day. I mean, it's a very controversial outfit, but it was there to put the attention what was happening on the Isle of Man into the media spotlight, and that costume, in a sense, put the Isle of Man, as it was in those days, in a bad light, and it brought camera crews not just from UK. Camera crews from CNN were there to film it, you know, and I put the Isle of Man on the map in a sense. But now, what's happened yesterday with the Chief Minister with this apology, you know, it's time for us all to heal. You know,
I was going to finally ask you, I mean, is there anything more you'd like to see done? I mean, there's going to be a gay pride, I think, coming soon, and that sort of thing. Do you think the Isle of Man's embraced, you know, the whole thing about same-sex marriages and partnerships? Is it all done now?
But it's all done. It's all been achieved now. So, you know, I'm legally married to my partner that I've been with 37 years, and there's going to be an Isle of Man Pride in June, which I'm not involved with. You know, but I have met the people that are doing it, so it's something to look forward to now.